In fact, Dina asked me how much money, which I don't
I
think
didn't
you
ask
go
you
around.
that.
This was before. And I was like, okay. And then you said something. You can
No,
replay
the
it.
question was,
You can replay. Let me finish
how much
my
does a man?
thoughts,
No,
Dina.
because
There
now
you
you're
go.
putting words in my
There
mouth.
you go.
The question
this
that
is
was
the Dina
asked,
show. Let her take over. She
Actually,
wants
the
to
only
hear
bitch that's
herself.
been talking is you. I haven't
It's
said
funny
a word
that you
in
have
more
to
than
call
30
me out of
minutes.
my name.
It's,
You don't want
you've been
to go there
calling
with
me
me,
out of my
Dina.
name this entire
I have
time.
not cursed at you
Mama.
once, sweetheart.
Okay, so
Mama.
anyways, the question was,
I'm not the one.
how much does a man have to make to be on your roster? That's when I asked you, okay,
Right.
give us a number.
Why do you fucking
Nobody
care? I think it
was
asked you
Kyria,
how
actually,
much
who asked the
money
question.
you
But it
asked.
wasn't her. It was the chat.
Okay,
that-
okay, so hold on.
Nobody
So back to
asked
you,
you how
because
much
nobody
money
even
you
asked you
asked.
why. How
no,
is this
but-
question relevant to you? So my
Because
point
you
is,
brought my name up.
because
So
you
if you're gonna
interjected in
put
the
words
first
into my
question,
mouth,
Dina.
I'm going to correct you.
Oh, okay. But go ahead and correct with facts, because you're
I
not
just
saying
did.
anything factual.
I just did.
Okay,
Literally
ask yourself
just did.
as a 38-year-old woman why you're asking me what is acceptable money to be on my roster.
Actually, it was a chat
It was a
question.
chat.
So why are you reading out the chat?
And
He's the podcast host.
Because
I actually
because
asked that
it could-
question, not Dina.
She's being very
Uh-huh.
combative. I'm good. I'm
Super
not even
combative.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
I'm not even gonna-
Everyone here has been talking.
Sure.
What's your problem with her specifically?
Right.
I
Yeah,
don't.
because every
She
time I
has
open
been
my
the
mouth,
No,
only
let's talk.
one.
Let's talk.
This is why. It's like if you go to a podcast, you have podcast etiquette. For as
How many
much
podcasts
shit,
have
there
you
we
been
go.
on?
For as much shit as you guys talk about Fresh and Fit, I did not have this problem with that group of women.
Well, apparently you didn't say anything over there.
I
so-
said a whole lot at Fresh
Well,
and Fit.
apparently you didn't.
I said a whole lot at Fresh and Fit, and even for being as toxic masculinity as everybody claims Myron and Fresh are, I still didn't get disrespect out of them. Okay,
Well, but you're-
why is that? Because we have females don't let us finish our conversations. So maybe brush up on podcast etiquette because you need it.
Well, first
Wow.
of all, when we talk about shit about FNF, too, we're not disrespecting you.
Yeah, I don't see how we're disrespecting you. And number two, I find it hard to believe that that chat wasn't
Didn't
worse than
work.
our chat.
Correct.
Yeah.
Your chat's
That-
bad.
They're bad.
That
That's
chat
okay.
is crazy.
And like I've always said, I'm okay with people having opinions because everyone has one. I don't mind that. But when I'm
Unless
trying to
your
get
name is
my
Dina.
there we go. When I'm trying to finish my point, and we have peanut gallery that's just interjecting with their non-educated opinions, like sure,
I think
offer
Dina's
them
Why
when
real.
I'm
is
done.
my educated?
Offer
Why
them
is
when
my
I'm done.
opinion non-educated,
Because
but
you make
everybody
no
else
sense.
is?
No,
You
I
haven't
think
brought
Dina's
anything to the
real.
table.
She's real.
fine.
I love Dina's
I don't
opinion.
understand.
We
I like
stand
Dina's
Dina.
You know
opinion.
why? You want to know why you don't like my opinions?
Because it
they
doesn't make sense.
No, because they don't
I didn't
cater
say
to the
anything. There's
delusion
several
that
other
you
women,
have
though,
going
that
on
think
in
she
your
makes
head.
sense.
No,
Sure.
but
That's
Dina,
what it is.
Dina even
Okay.
humbled me.
When you guys are
Yeah,
done,
She
She
gave me a
taught me.
3,
You guys
okay?
are
And I have
done.
no problem with Dina because she's
When you
real and she laid
guys-
it to me straight.
Let me ask you a
Myron
question.
humbled me at 1, and I still respected him. It has nothing to do with opinions. She
'Cause he
also
has a
brought
dick.
a lot. If you're implying that I want or need Myron,
No,
it's
what
laughable.
I'm implying is that if I had
It's
a dick, you
laughable
would
that
have a lot more
continue
respect for what
to
I have to
sex
say.
shame me
That's
when
what
you know
I'm
nothing
saying.
about me. Now, Kay offered multiple different opinions. Some were against, I guess, me or not. And was I disrespectful? No, because she makes sense. She brings out biblical teaching. She's making a lot of sense. I appreciate your commentary.
Okay, so can I
ahead.
add to what
Yeah,
she
go ahead.
said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so as I don't want to butcher your name either.
You could
As
say Kay.
Kay was saying,
That's easier.
when you are a Proverbs 31 woman, you don't let the actions of your previous relationships or the actions of
What do you
other
know about
people.
Proverbs 31?
Again,
I'm doing what
I'm
you do.
talking.
What do you know about Proverbs
I
31?
actually know a lot about
Yeah.
it because
Go
I
ahead and
was a
school
wife
us.
too.
Go
I
ahead
was a
and
wife
school
too
us.
for 10 years.
Go
To
ahead,
a high value
school.
man who was high value on his own. I didn't have
Did
to
you
make
marry
him
up?
that way.
I think you did
No,
marry up.
I didn't.
I think you did.
Actually, no, mamita,
I
I
think you
didn't.
did,
No,
mamita.
I didn't.
I
So
think you
again,
did.
back to what I was saying before I was really interrupted. As
Just
a
doing what
Proverbs
you're doing,
31
babes.
woman, you don't let the actions of someone else dictate yours. The moment that you go into the world and you begin to let others dictate your actions, you are no longer yourself. You are just a shell of the human being that you aspire to be.
Okay, quick question for you. I don't know what Proverbs 31 is. Can you tell me what it is?
Yeah, enlighten us.
It's actually a long verse in the Bible. It's a multiple of verses in the Bible that literally go line by line and teach a woman how to be a woman, how to be a feminine woman in God's eyes. It's how to be a wife, how to be a daughter, how to be a sister, how to be a mother. It's literally instructions.
Damn. We need to
I need to
post
read
that
that
on the
shit.
table for the ladies to come on here.
Anyone
Yeah.
got a Bible they can pull out?
Kate,
It is.
I
Yeah.
know that you said you've read it in great detail. So can you like give us more than what she gave us? Can you give us some of the actual scripture?
Oh, so I can quote the Bible, but I don't know the specific numbers. You're gonna have to ask Sam.
You can quote it though, right?
Okay,
The Proverbs 31.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
just some of the. I'm not the whole thing.
Oh, can we
what
just
you
do
can-
like a quick brief?
I actually
Sure.
think. Do you want to read it out loud? You have it up. No.
If anybody
It's-
has
It
it.
seems like it's pretty long.
It's
It is
basically
very
the,
long.
it's the fruit of the spirit, which means being love and kind and morally sound and putting others before yourself.
Okay.
And that's for
Okay.
men and women throughout the scripture. Proverbs 31 just directly addresses women.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay. I will agree with you on
They
that. 'Cause
also like mention like a wise woman builds her home, a foolish
Right.
woman tears it down.
Yeah.
Right.
They also
Yeah.
mention that
yo, I love
need to
this.
read
No,
this.
it's
I
true.
need
I
to
love
read
this.
it.
I love this. No,
It's a very
I,
powerful.
bro, listen.
It's
It's
very-
amazing how one verse in the Bible, the way they're reading it and talking about it, I'm like, yo, a woman like that, beautiful.
It's
right?
a beautiful
No.
verse.
It's a beautiful
Well,
thing.
really
actually,
is.
Carrie
It
and,
is.
Carrie and I host a podcast
Really?
about it.
Okay.
Yeah, big plug.
Cool.
I've
Oh,
actually
shit.
looked into
Oh,
it.
I love that.
It's called The Most Successful Failure.
no, it's not.
Can
Sorry,
you-
I
this is,
switched
um,
it. I changed it.
Can you
Oh,
plug
you
it?
changed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I co-host a podcast with Sam. It's
Okay.
like a Bible study, sort of.
For traditional women.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
What is
it's,
it?
It's called Scripture Unscripted.
Wow.
So
Scripture
It's,
unscripted.
yeah, it's
You know what?
new. It's really new.
I'm gonna tell you something about myself because I'm not very religious. I don't even believe in that. Lately, I have been looking into it. You know that.
All men are religious.
When women, in a way,
Depends what they worship.
exactly.
That's it.
I will say, and that's what I was gonna say to an extent, right?
So-